that you in fact started to lean in too much. You started over explaining yourself. That's not powerful. That's coming from survival. That's coming from a place of lacking. Now you're lacking validation. So they are teaching you through this connection, this spiritual bonding, they're teaching you how to take that emotional energy and that emotional sovereignty, bring that energy back, value or hold the value, the integrity of your values, your self-love, and use that energy through self-love to express what it is that your idea is and what you want, what you're supposed to be here to do from a powerful state. That is your self-love. Expressing and creating through self-love is the epitome of abundance. How powerful is that? And so it leads me to question whether it is or not I'm supposed to ever completely just detach and disconnect. I can go on about my life in a healthy way. I feel good, but I didn't sleep well last night, and there was a reason for that. And when I am on the verge of breakthroughs, I tend to have some anxiety, and it's in those moments that my intuition is telling me to hold fast and to allow the answer to come to me. And it has. And it's very profound. And this experience just gets deeper and deeper. And the more it sounds confusing, I'm actually at peace with it. It's really incredible, because the old me would be upset. I'd be sick to my stomach, actually, knowing that I have to understand that there is some kind of cosmic connection that goes beyond just the surface level emotional connections that we tend to develop. I knew it was deeper than that. I bonded with the person, and there's a reason why you can't just let them completely go. You can emotionally let them go. You can't just forget about them, especially when you are in the process of becoming or stepping into who you are going to be, who you truly are in this world. You already are. You must come from a place of abundance to step into that abundance, which is happening. And in the meantime, you have to transmute that energy, which has been something that I've been doing, and I've recognized that I've been doing. Even in moments where I feel maybe a little off, or I feel rushed at something, you have to connect with your work and rush this to completion for the day. You have these tasks that you're doing. No. It's in those moments that you sit back and don't do and let things come to you. And that's what I have found to work well. Fasting tonight, which is on my mind. I am a little hungry, but maybe I will fast and have a big breakfast tomorrow and just allow myself to entangle with this revelation and entrain myself with it, meaning become in sync with it, synchronize with it, recognize it. And in doing so, I feel like this actually helps me manage my emotions to the point where I bring everything within. All right, I'm not going to allow the emotions to escape unaccounted for. Rather, I'm going to understand them where they come from and bring to the surface the origins of them, so that they don't control me in the future. This is the power of this person, this discard, for me anyway. Other people are going to be resentful. Other people are going to say, F this person. They hopefully they get their karmic retribution. But what's happening, whether or not they get their karmic retribution or when, the thing is they probably are when they're sleeping in bed at night. Not that I can care about that. I can't think about that. But most likely they've had some thing that they feel that they know is not right about what happened. And you're going to sense that. They sense when you've broken free, when you've gained your emotional sovereignty back. This is when they'll feel it. They'll feel the pain that you went through. This is what I understand, and this is what I've come to know about life now that I look back at all of my previous relationships and the way people behave months after a breakup, or how I behaved. I have to admit that I was an avoidant myself in one relationship. And it's heartbreaking to even, it's not even heartbreaking, but to realize that in fact you were, in essence, is something that you have to, you take responsibility for, even if it were 18 years ago, which is how long ago it was. You take responsibility for it and say, this is what it is. This is what happened. You develop more forgiveness and gratefulness that it actually happened, because I'm sure these things lead to growth, and we both grow. So you take whatever that person is dealing with, whatever their karmic retribution, you're creating something out of love, abundance, that self-love, that self-respect, that self-dignity. That's what we're here for. We're creating a new template for the way we're supposed to love in this world, unconditionally. And it starts with loving yourself. That's what this is teaching me. Let me know how you feel about that. I'm really interested to see in the comments how people feel about that. For those who are interested, go to my Patreon channel, Fitness and Health Investment Initiative. I Motivate Me, Jeremy Watts, FHII. And check out my newsletter. It's a weekly newsletter subscription. We talk about the pillars: physiological, cellular, the integration of the emotional, mindset, and spiritual aspects, or the pillars. And then your frame, your lifestyle, your intimate relationships, family, friends, romantic partners, your personal, professional, financial health, those things. Check it out. I talk about these things once a week. It's a weekly subscription. I go live. We do a monthly raffle. Fitness equipment. That's what I Motivate Me was all about to begin with, a fitness and health investment initiative. It's when I realized that the world that we were living in was really crazy, and I didn't want to invest in it anymore. I wanted to invest in myself. And here we are today. That idea is going to come to fruition for as long as it took to plug away, to try to do the right thing, to relapse into old behavioral loops and patterns, only to find myself in one of the most painful moments of my life, only to find that it's teaching me everything that I need to know to be successful. Anybody can do that. Anybody. If you knew where I came from, all of the things that I've put myself through, or I've gone through and other people have put me through, and here we are. And it's a beautiful day. Man, it's a beautiful day. I'm telling you, if you knew where I'm from, I was a Marine Scout sniper, multiple combat tours through Iraq, Afghanistan. If you knew. And here we are today. God bless everybody.